One more to go, Stu. Manu against Zulaika in singles. Maybe the best of them all, save for last here in this classic top division singles match. Last season, Zulaika got the better of Manu 2 times, but
Manu was fired up earlier.
he played great in the first match, and a little bit different here, now with the points this season. Manu wins, gets a full half a point for his team. If he loses this match, come away with nothing. So critical spot, see if he can tie it up. Manu will have the serve.
That's 2 players we've had today talk about winning everything. Inaki and Gallo. Wow.
Do they play, those two?
Not against each other,
No,
I don't think.
Not this season. There's the serve. We begin. Catch by Zulaika on the left side, trying to pass. Manu steps back, pulls it in overhead. Wall to wall from the left side. Zulaika, forehand rebote. Manu steps up. He's got it up at the 8. Zulaika back. And passes now from the left side. Rebote forehand. Hooked a bit. Zulaika waits on it. From the 8 line, there's a carom. It lands in and scores. Zulaika on the board first in our final match. Well, Manu takes that serve backhand from the 12 line. Right into the corner. Rebote laid up by Zulaika. Manu backing up. He makes the scoop. Forehand Rebote to the outside. It's outside of play. Manu gets his first point.
So Zulaika trying to turn that into a shot. Outside placement from the forehand. Manu was kind of standing out there. Just landed wide.
Manu waits on that Rebote, powers it high off the front wall. Zulaika now turns it into a 2-wall. That's too low. Manu with 2, he leads.
2 unforced errors here by Zulaika. The outside placement landing pretty wide, but that one probably missing by just inches and catching the pad.
High bouncing serve takes Zulaika back into the corner. Opens up with the left side. Manu leaping catch. There's the backhand on the return. Lofting Rebote. Zulaika powers it inside and passes. Manu now. Inside placement. Dropped at Zulaika's feet. He makes the catch. Manu now reaches in from the 10 line. Trying to pass. Drops into the corner. Here's the Rebote. Rebote forehand. Down. Second point for Zulaika. We're tied up.
Rare miss off a scoop by Manu. He had to reach a bit to try to get that. And Zulaika definitely threw it hard.
A hard serve again, plucked off the sidewall. Manu. It's a backhand out of reach. Zulaika in position to make the save. Manu from the 10. Floats it out of reach again, right into the corner. Not a lot on that Rebote. Zulaika plays it inside. Rebote again. Manu has it. Now on the costado. It's a 2-wall. Thrown to score. 3-2 lead for Manu.
Manu doesn't throw a lot of costado 2-walls, but that one landed well.
Zulaika picks up that serve, backhand. Oh, that just did clear. Manu takes off. Outside placement attempt, not outside enough. Zulaika's 2-wall, that'll score. Trading point for point here, 3-3, Zulaika.
Yeah,
No
Manu
serve.
basically backing out of the way.
Got trapped there on the inside. You see here, and at that point, you know.
Zulaika's got a good costado 2-wall to begin with.
Manu handles the serve, floats the backhand. Off the back wall, Rebote. Right inside and clearing. Manu gets out there. Oh, right on the side wall. It's a tough save on the Rebote. Zulaika's 2-wall.
Beautiful.
That's perfect. 4-3 lead for Zulaika with the Chargers.
Yeah, beautiful 2-all there executed by Zulaika, opening wide. The closer you are to that side wall, more difficult it is to get a good cut on the ball. This one opens, crossing that outer boundary line there, about the 3 line.
Manu stands in there, takes a serve at the 12 line. It's just out of reach of Zulaika. Manu Rabote to the outside again. Zulaika picks it up, forehand, whipped inside. Manu able to scoop it up. Right in the corner again, Zulaika back up the middle. Manu from the costado, another 2-wall. That's too wide. 5 points and a possible set point for Zulaika.
That one just landing wide. Good effort there by Manu. Difficult to throw a 2-all from that particular location on the court. Let's see if Zulaika is able to finish off this first set.
Forehand Rabote. Rifled again, Manu. High to the inside, Zulaika back it up. That's a tough scoop, he's got it. Forehand Rabote, Zulaika gets back in there from the 9. Looking to pass again, he does. Manu, forehand, Rabote. Oh, that's
nice.
Perfectly thrown.
Wow.
And 4 points.
Tremendous shot by Manu. Forehand, Rabote, one of the more difficult shots to throw in the sport of Jai-Alai, particularly in singles. That's when it's most effective. Look at that. That's just so well done.
Zulaika comes out a little bit lower. Manu takes it in the air. Backhand from the 10 line. It's out of reach. Rabote forehand. Got the corner. Manu steps up. Has it on the left side. There's the backhand. Catch by Zulaika. Rabote to the outside. That's out. Point and set. Zulaika wins it 6-4. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2.
Manu with a couple unforced errors late in that first set. Zulaika, with some unforced errors early in that set, was able to come back around to win the first set of our last match, 6-4. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida, currently in our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Singles match between Manu and Zulaika. Here's some replays from that first set. Catch on the forehand of Zulaika. Karam opening wide and scoring just beautifully executed by Zulaika. Here, Manu got trapped on the inside. You can kind of see him on the reflection off the back wall. Zulaika capitalizing on that, throwing the costado 2-all to score. Here, another one just beautifully executed, opening wide and scoring. Minutes ago, before we begin our second obligatory set, here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Amigarena there on the left-hand side of your screen in the hoodie had a standout day today in the backcourt. Bueno, coming off a tremendous season at the end of 2024. Manu, the leader of the Cyclone squad, year after year, remarkably consistent, phenomenal catching, and just great control of the ball.
And again, game day, the Chargers so far with 3 wins, Cyclones with 2. So a win here by Zulaika give the Chargers a full point for that game day win. If Manu is able to come back and win these final 2 sets, both teams will get half a point in the season standings. Manu will serve to begin set 2. Zulaika ready to receive. We're ready to begin our second set. Manu will serve to Zulaika. Manu serves, we begin set 2. Zulaika handles a serve, opens up on the left side. Right in the corner, Manu has to come back forward, lays it up. Zulaika on the forehand, fires it high and hard. Another rebote, back to Manu, makes a play at the 8. Zulaika flying catch, hard backhand. Left side rebote, Manu keeps it inside, Zulaika gets back in there. There's a 2-wall, oh, drops in to score. Great start of this second set. Zulaika gets the point.
Again, Zulaika throws that as well as anyone in battle court. Manu was moving out there to make the catch, sensed that it was coming. Zulaika just snapped it quick, and it scored. So well done.
Manu takes that serve on the left side. Drops the backhand right in the corner, Zulaika. It's a nice rebote save. Back to the inside, there's Manu. Hard, right into the corner again. Zulaika comes out on the right side, rebote. Well, that one
took off.
Sent up a little high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. Manu gets the point. We're tied 1-1.
So Zulaika trying to get the forehand rebote all the way back. Just hit it a little too high on the front wall, kicked up with all that power and hit the overhead screen.
Over serve, first fault, second serve for Manu. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Oh, Manu, what a play, reaching back behind him, controls it, trying to pass, and he does. Zulaika turns look for that rebote. That caught the rail just above the front wall. Giving Manu a second point and the serve.
Good effort by Zulaika to keep that ball in play. Again, flipping it up, just touching the overhead screen. Sorry, that rail above the front wall, which the overhead screen is attached to. So, you know.
Do it, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't blow it. But
no, not at all. High bouncing serve, Zulaika takes it in the corner. Hard backhand, Manu straight to the outside, Zulaika with a great read. Inside placement, ooh, Manu's got a chance and he scoops it up. Forehand rebote played inside, Manu looking for it. From the outside, plays a 2-wall, Zulaika, oh, just missed the scoop. 3 points now for Manu.
not so much a Costello 2-wall, but just really just more playing it off of the side wall. Zulaika out of position to really get a good play on this. He's going to have to go for a scoop. Great effort by Zulaika to try to keep that in play, but just bobbled it.
Hard backhand. Oh, hits high off the back wall, Manu. Beautiful rebote return. That's on the numbers and scoring. 4 points for Manu.
Again, I'm really thinking about like doing a quick roster review in my head of all of the 6 battle court teams. I do believe that Manu has the best ball control when it's in his cesta in terms of accuracy. I know that they had done, what's its name? They had, for one of the entertaining videos, they had done an accuracy where basically Manu was able to throw the ball off the front wall, landed in a trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only one, I
Yeah.
think. Zulaika's backhand, well out of reach. Manu, forehand rebote again, nicely thrown. Zulaika just has to lay it up. Manu attacking. Costello to the outside. Oh, that scores again. 5 points possible. Set point here for Manu.
Just something elegant about that throw. Form was solid. You see Manu, laser-like focus on the catch, watches it go into his cesta. Philo, the razor's edge to the outside, just really well done.
Zulaika from the left side, backhand. Played on the right side by Manu. Zulaika, long 2-all. Oh, that's out. Point and set. We're going to a third one in just 2 minutes. Manu wins it 6-1.
So does this mean that all of our matches have gone 3 sets today?
All matches have gone to a third set, Stu. I know that happened one time last season, and it was late in the year, but it's only our second
late in the year
game.
and late in the evening. This isn't quite so late in the evening. These points have been going pretty fast.
No. Good, solid game day. I mean, we've advertised it as the most competitive season, and, you know, there you go, Cyclones and Chargers, and we played all 18 sets.
And yesterday, Fireball, I mean, it came out.
The game day result was a tie.
Right.
And I know at least a couple of those matches went to a third set. At least 3.
But today, today is so evenly matched.
We'll see some replays, though, from that second set. Manu, he was just on from the start.
Yeah.
Little clip here.
It's like going for the scoop high on the right side, just not able to control it.
Manu here. Costano, look at this one. Bam, right to the outside.
From the catch to the throw, that was just perfectly executed.
Just out of reach.
See, Keita, very enthusiastic cheering.
You like that one. And back on the bench here with his team.
I mean, there are certain shots that are just, you know, when they're really well executed, they're a lot of fun to watch. I mean, they're beautiful to watch in terms of the form of the player and the directionality of the ball. I knew I'd been missing something. You know what it was?
Was it Ikeda's laugh?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's just so distinct. He and Cabrera, man.
Well, the good news for you is that they're
No
not
longer
teammates anymore, so they'll be a little further from each other inside the building at all times. Well, how about this? Top players going at it here. Game day hanging in the balance. If Zulaika wins, the Chargers will win the game day and get a full point. If Manu wins this one, it'll end in a tie. We'll get a half point for each team. Third set, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 3. Zulaika will serve to Manu. We begin with an overserve. First fault for Zulaika. Second serve coming up.
Hard serve. That is one thing that we haven't seen, actually. And now that I'm thinking about it from Zulaika, that sidearm and 3/4 serve that crosses deep.
Second serve is good. Here's Manu. Softer touch on the backhand, just out of reach. Zulaika has to play the rebote. He does, right in the corner. Not a lot on it. Manu. Right back to the forehand is Zulaika. Low and hard to the inside. Stays inside. Manu returns a 2-wall. Not enough. Zulaika's got it on the outside. There's the carom. Manu not going to get there. Well played first point. Goes to Zulaika.
Looks like Zulaika was in position to throw the 2-wall. Manu was suspecting that he may have changed things up to throw it inside. As soon as he knew he was committed, Manu went straight outside, but still, Zulaika scores. Very well done.
Manu again handles that serve, opens up with the backhand. High off the back wall, rebote, forehand. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. A little too much power gives Manu his first point. Tied up.
Again, I think we saw that in the first set. Zulaika trying to pass and pass hard. He's got all the power in the world on that right side. That just hit the overhead screen, coming off the front wall.
Zulaika from the left side makes a great catch. It's coming out, that rebote, forehand. That's up in the overhead screen.
Exact same thing that we saw happen just in the point before. Manu throws this one hard.
Yeah.
Takes off and hit the overhead screen.
Oh, what a stop by Manu. Handles the serve, gets the backhand off. Oh, right on the wall. All Zulaika can do, plays it to the outside. Manu on the hop. Forehand, rifled above the pad, and it scores. Trading point for point so far, it's 2-2.
Players having lots of success with that point, especially in singles. Passing hard to the inside.
Manu, forehand rebote, high off the front wall. Zulaika attacking. Keeps this one a little bit lower. Manu looking to get in there. He does. What a catch.
Good control.
Not a lot on that rebote. Zulaika plays it inside. Manu comes cross court, picks it up on the bounce. Here's Zulaika now at the 9 line. Backhand's out of reach. Manu waiting on that rebote. Fires it inside. Back to the left side of Zulaika. His 2-wall scores. 3-2 lead for Zulaika.
Catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw until the shot becomes apparent.
Take a look again. Manu turned his back to the ball.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of the way. Usually you want
to,
when you're moving across your opponent, or you're moving from the inside to the outside, you want to do it behind your opponent. It's not a rule, but it's etiquette. But just get out of the way.
Manu handles another one. What a catch. Backhand floated out of reach. Zulaika digs it out, played inside.
What
Manu gets there before it crosses the sidewall. Zulaika again fires the rebote. Manu waits on it, looking for it at the 8, digs out a 2-wall, thrown to score. Got the second bounce before Zulaika made the catch. And a 3rd point to tie it up. Wow, what a shot by Manu there.
Light touch.
That was a key.
Light touch has been scoring today. Well done. 3-3.
Catch by Manu, takes it right off the sidewall, backhand. Pass Zulaika, he lines up the rebote. Right back to Manu, waiting at the 10 line. Tough rebote, sent out of play. Manu grabs his first lead here in the 3rd set.
That ball did exactly what Manu wanted it to do. Went to the corner, came out to the sidewall, setting up a particularly difficult rebote off of the back wall. Zulaika did a good job of getting assessed on it, just not completing the shot.
Oh, that backhand kicked up in the overhead screen. It's out of play. Manu has 5 points. Possible set and a possible match point.
So Zulaika really trying to get a lot of power out of that and actually pass Manu over his head, coming off the front wall, and then way out to the rebote. Just caught the overhead screen. Let's see if Manu is able to finish this off.
Zulaika, that's a big backhand shooting off the back wall. Manu gets out there, drops it inside. Zulaika makes the catch. Low runner. Manu picks it off the sidewall. This one, a little softer touch. Trying to get to Chua. It's coming out. There's the rebote. Left side rebote. Scooped up by Zulaika. Zulaika's 2-wall. Thrown to score.
Beautiful.
That extends the match here. 4 points for Zulaika.
I don't know that I've ever seen Manu show that amount of emotion on one particular point.
Manu just beyond the 11 line. He passes Zulaika, forehand rebote off his footing. Oh, he launched it. Manu drops it inside with a big bounce. Zulaika scrambling. He makes the save. Manu with a chance, picks it up on the right side. Forehand, low and hard. Zulaika
Oh,
picks
what
it
a
in the
catch.
air. Two-wall, lands in.
Oh,
Manu
what a
tracks
catch.
it down. Manu fires it above
Oh,
the
what a
pad.
throw. Oh, what a
Zulaika got
catch.
there before the second bounce. Long run for Manu. He's got to play. Forehand rebote. Cut off in the air. Zulaika with the drop shot. Dropped in to score.
Oh, my goodness. What an amazing point.
My, oh, my. It is 5-5 in our third set. This is match point. Game day point, too.
That was just amazing
Wow.
play, but you just can't say enough about any of these throws. Great catch by Zulaika. The 2-all, Manu going all the way out, reaches out, makes the catch, blasts it. See,
what a play
Zulaika
by
sets.
Zulaika.
Exactly. Set in his footing, makes a great catch. Manu again gets back to it, takes it in the air. The drop shot to the
Just
inside.
above
Wow.
the pad.
Tremendous point by both players. Tremendous match by both players. Yeah.
Back into the corner, Robote forehand fired by Zulaika. Passes Manu, he waits on it. Forehand played to the outside, not enough, he goes down. Zulaika's Karam will score for the win. Point, set, and match for Zulaika. He'll win it in 3 sets. And the concern now is for Manu, who just went down. That will be the point and game day going to the Chargers. They win the day. And Manu making his way off the court right now. Send it to the post-game show coming up here in just a few moments.